Hey guys, it's Paul, combat veteran, MMA fighter, YouTuber, and today we are checking out an episode of Brother Alfabusa's If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. This is episode 5, Malcador the Hero. So let's get into it.
My lord, the deed has been done. And it took a fuckload of time. At least 3,000 scribes died, and I somehow managed to get a headache in the process. But the message has been sent to all inquisitorial and ecclesiarchal organizations in the galaxy.
Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
My lord? Hello? Are you awake?
My lord, I have completed the mission you entrusted me. I have traveled the galaxy and found these 12 individuals of character, skill, and determination. Please, if you will oversee them, I will be ready to make my sacrifice.
What the F?
You have done well, my faithful servant. I trusted you to find me the most inquisitive and trustworthy this galaxy has to offer, and you succeeded. I approve of your selection, Malcador.
Thank you, my lord. These individuals will lay the foundation for the eternal watchmen of the Imperium, ever rooting out heresy and keeping mankind away from the abyss that is chaos. Now that my final duty has come to an end, I shall make my final sacrifice for you, my Emperor.
I have so many questions, but I'm just gonna let this play out.
Behold the greatest sacrifice of our age! Malcador the Sigilate is no more. Henceforth he shall always and only ever be Malcador the Hero.
Is Malcador the guy who sat on the golden throne for 15 minutes to close a hole in the warp and then died immediately? So that the Imperium could be sure that there was no chance that someone else could, guide or lead the Imperium in the Emperor's stead? You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you cannot pick the Emperor's nose.
My lord, you're awake!
Of course I am, you fuckstudies. Can't you see when people are having dramatic flashbacks?
Oh,
Nice.
I'm really sorry, my lord. Anyway, the deed has been done. The message has been conveyed.
Good. How they dare shit upon a sacrifice that my most loyal servant ever made by turning the organization he laid the foundation for into an elitist shitfest is inexcusable.
Excuse me, my lord. I don't think I follow.
Malcador the Hero, previously known as Malcador the Sigilate. He was my bro for life, and the first High Lord of Terra.
Bro for life. You know this was made in 2014 when you're dropping lines like that.
He was the one who ruled and spread the word of the Imperium in my stead while I was tinkering with his throne. If it weren't for that disappointment of a son Magnus the Bookworm, who just had to fall to the temptations of chaos, and sent a brain-shattering psychic phone call to me with his powers, the barriers that protected my greatest project, the webway of mankind, wouldn't have been ruined, and Malcador wouldn't have had to make his sacrifice.
Oh. So,
Wait, do the custodians not know this? I thought they were there for this.
everything is Magnus's fault?
Definitely. If I could, I'd brutally spank Magnus until his ass would turn so red that his face would look pale in comparison.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so I know Magnus did nothing wrong is a meme siren call on the forums. So is this his way of trolling that Magnus obviously did many things wrong?
Come to think of it, is Magnus still alive?
Last time I heard he's a demon prince now, residing in the Eye of Terror on the planet of the sorcerers.
Sounds really fucking nerdy, just like him. Later, I want you to send those ultramarine smurfs there and try to get a hold of Magnus and then bring them here to me. If they fail, they'll at least not be so fucking snobby anymore, and if they succeed, I'll get to spank Magnus so it's all good.
How? I guess he's gonna spank Magnus with his one arm. I'm not sure. Again, the Emperor's still in a very broken body. Maybe he'll just sort of spiritually spank Magnus. Also, if he's in the warp and the Emperor is in the warp, then whatever.
Very well, my lord. I'll remember to tell someone that.
Now, I wonder how the disbanding of all those shitty cult organizations is going.
There is no doubt about it, fellow Inquisitors. Whoever sent this message is a heretic. There is a heretic on Terra, pretending to be the only God Emperor of mankind.
This must be the work of demons.
A cult. It must be a cult.
Yes, a gene stealer cult.
This is actually a only slightly longer or shorter version of what would really probably go down. By the way, if you're curious, this sort of stuff is called groupthink. There's some interesting studies that were done by looking at Eisenhower approving the Bay of Pigs invasion, the way that a group can, even if they individually have doubts about a plan or an idea or a concept, human beings' desire to promote social concordance will sort of lead them to not voice their concerns or not go against the group, and the result is a poorer decision overall.
We cannot let this heretic keep doing what he is doing.
We can't exclude this. Only tell our way.
I don't think so. That should be kind of counterintuitive.
Counterintuitive? What the fuck does that mean?
We cannot perform exterminatis of Holy Terra yet. But what we can do is send an inquisitorial representative there as one of the High Lords of Terra, and then argue with the rest of the High Lords until they allow us to perform a thorough search and purge of our planet.
Yeah, I thought they already had an inquisitorial representative on Terra for exactly the reason they're describing. And because they have a seat on the High Lords of Terra.
Oh, that sounds real good.
It should be like an annual exterminatus, with more door kicking and burning buildings.
A manual exterminatus.
Maybe we can check if Terra is a tool world while we're at it.
Now, my brothers and sisters, radical or Puritan, the only thing you
Sorry, wait, does the Inquisition also hunt down tomb worlds? I thought that was classic AdMech.
need to do is vote for me as your inquisitorial representative. I will travel with my feet to Terra, find the culprit who's behind these messages, and kill him for the Emperor.
Da-da! It's pretty awkward. Yeah, ooh. The plot thickens. I mean, a little bit. I mean, it's still clearly animated in Flash, and I appreciate that it's just cutouts that he's making dance when they talk. This is all just like straight out of, I mean, not even 2014, man. This is like 2004. God, I feel old. Anyway, guys, that's all I was doing for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Always got to get a charge out of it. Second channel, Instagram, merch store. Yeah, see you next episode.